Hey guys, welcome back. This is Ravi Malhotra, your instructor for this checkpoint learning series CCSA, CCSE, CCSM, NGX R80.40. Okay, this is video number 9. This is lab number 3. And in this lab and in this lecture, I'm just going to tell you that you know how to configure GAiA over its web user interface. Right, what are the most basic configurations that you have to do just to start with? Okay, let me also tell you the prerequisites right before you do this. As I said that this is lecture number 9, lab number 3. So there are a lot of other videos which have been completed now, and I will request you just to go through all these videos, you know, like step by step. Once you finish all these lectures, it will be easy for you to understand this concept. So the one prerequisite is that you need to install VMware workstation should be installed. Refer to video number 7. This is a link. You can find this link in the description uh, column as well. The other prerequisite is that you need to configure VMware Virtual Network Editor. In Virtual Network Editor, you can create multiple VLANs. We have done this demonstration in a video number 7 where we have configured these 4 VLANs: VMnet 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, refer to video number 7. The other prerequisite is that you must install GAiA image. Refer to video number 3 where I have clearly given instructions that how you can download our 80.40 GAiA image. In addition, you will be able to see other stuff as well, how to download smart console, how to download documentation. And the other prerequisite is that once you have downloaded everything, you really need to have some basic understanding about the GAiA, what is its purpose, why it is there, why Checkpoint created GAiA. So that's understanding and concepts. Are referred to video number 6, right? If you have just gone through all of these videos, so I think we can start with now. So this is going to be real live lab, right? Whatever I have written, I will do it in front of you, right? So what we have to do here, we have to configure the GAiA operating system, and we have to create it on a virtual machine, and I have to create a 4 NIC cards. That's important, guys. I will configure its first interface into VMnet 0. Remember that VMnet 0 is my management. So if you try to recall, VMnet 0 is my management, VMnet 1 is my internet, VMnet 2 is my LAN, VMnet 3 is my DMZ. Let me write down here. VMnet 0 is management, 1 is internet, 2 is LAN, 3 is DMZ, right? So finish the installation and reboot the virtual machine. So this is what I'm just going to do step by step right in front of you. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to install GAiA operating system. So I'm going to launch my VMware. It's already there. I'll click on File, New Virtual Machine. I'll click on Next. I'll choose Operating System. I'll give it a right disk, R80.40. This is the one. I'll click on Next. This is the Linux operating system. I'll choose Next. I'm going to give it a location. My location is going to be E drive. Checkpoint. Under virtual machine, just create a new folder, GAiA. GAiA, right? Just click on OK and just give it a name, GAiA R80.40. Click on Next. Give it a hard disk. Store virtual disk as a single file. Next, customize hardware. As I said that I need around 4 NIC cards. So that's what I will do. I'm just going to configure the processors. I'll click on add. I'll go to network adapter. I'll go to finish. I'll go to add. I'll go to network adapter. Finish. So these are the 4 interfaces. This is interface 1. Give it VMnet 0. This is network adapter 2. Give it VMnet 1. This is network adapter 3. Give it VMnet 2. This is network adapter 4. Give it VMnet 3. It's all running in sequence, right? Just click on close and finish. It's over here, right? I will move it to my this folder R80.40 and I will just power on this virtual machine. Okay, so I'll say install GAiA on this system. So starting installation process. That's part of the GAiA installation. All drivers are getting installed now on this virtual machine. So I'll say okay. I'll choose the keyboard. I'll go with the default partitions. I'll set a new password. I'll click on OK. Now it is checking network interface cards. You have how many NIC cards? 4 NIC cards. 0, 1, 2, 3. That's your naming convention. My ETH 0 is into this is ETH 0. This is ETH 0 as in a sequence. And this is ETH 0 because this is the first one. So this is going to be under VMnet 0. VMnet 0 means my management VLAN. My management VLAN simply means that VLAN 200. So I'll give it 200.37. Let me go back to my slide. It says that configure an IP address 200.37. So we will follow this rule book 200.37 subnet mask 24. Okay. So that's a 37. No default gateway. Click on OK. Click on OK. Okay. So it will take some time. It will like do some installation. I'm going to pause it for a while and I'll connect you back. Okay. It is just preparing installation activities. So it's almost done. It's 97% package installation is done. So once it is done, right, so then it will copy the software blades, which it is just doing right now. And after this, right, it will just ask for a reboot. Once this machine is rebooted, then we will connect to it over the browser. And then I'm just going to show you all the commands, and we are going to do so many activities as well in this lab, right? So let us just wait for a few more seconds. There. We're still doing something. All right, so this is done. It says that installation is complete. To complete the first time configuration of the system, log in from console or connect using a browser to https 192.168.200.37. I'm just going to reboot it now. It's going to take some time, and once it is back, so we will just start the operations. So far, uh, this is achieved. This is achieved, right? Finish the installation, reboot the virtual machine. This is also done. From the laptop, please try to ping 200.37. It should be pingable. This is what I'll do now, and connect to the GAiA over the browser with the management IP address with the admin and the password. And then I will do this, right? So let me just finish step number 4 and 5, and then we'll do the step number 6. Okay, it is 200.37. The virtual machine has not started yet. Let me just start the ping, and once the machine is up, let me first of all try to ping 200.1. It is pingable. Let me also try to ping 200.ping/t, ping 192.168.200.37-t. So it is still starting the system. Once my ping uh, gets working, it's an indication that the machine is up. So let us just wait. All right, so now the ping is working now. All right, so the ping to 200.37 is working with a time to live of less than 1 millisecond, right? So that means now I should just try to connect to the GAiA over the browser with the management IP address. So this is what I'm just going to do now. I will open my Firefox. So I'll try to connect to it. So 192.168.200.37, right? I'll click on advanced, not now. I'll accept risk and continue. So here it comes. I'll say admin is the username. The password is AT login, right? So we have logged in. Just follow instructions over here. It says that click on the cancel on the checkpoint first time configuration wizard. So first of all, I have to click the cancel and then select quit the wizard and then click OK. Cancel. I will click cancel. I will choose quit the wizard and I'll click on OK. Done. Once this is done, I'm back to the web UI. So this slide is done. So we have done this slide. Let us move to the next slide now. Next slide says that you need to understand the log understanding, configuration log. In GAiA, just because there are two interfaces, one interface is known as one interface is known as WebUI, other interface is known as CLI. So if you are working on a WebUI, you actually need a configuration log with you, right? So that it ensures that no other administrator is logged in to the same session over the CLI. Okay, so that's the first thing. Other thing is that we need to understand that what are the available tabs. Tabs are overview tab is the important tab. Network management is tab number 2. System management is tab number 3. Advanced routing is tab number 4. User management, high availability, maintenance, right? So it is a configuration lock required, okay? These are the tabs. Overview. Right now we are in overview. It says that this is checkpoint security management, R80.40. System uptime 5 minutes. It's a VMware platform. It has 4 interfaces. At present, only ETH0 is configured with this IP address. Its status is up. Rest all status of interfaces are down. That's an overview. Then we have a network management. We have a system management. I'm sorry. We have advanced routing. We have user management. We have high availability. We have maintenance, and we have upgrade. Okay. So these are the tabs that we have. That's what we have seen now. Next, let us do activities now. So this is an interesting. What is the activity? It says that configure other interfaces and management interface as follows. It says that go to network management tab, network interfaces, configure ETH1, ETH2, ETH3, configure ETH1 into VMnet1, ETH2 into VMnet2, ETH3 into VMnet3. That's the first thing I'll do. So how to do that? You go to the virtual machine here. That's a 0. It's into VMnet1. This is into VMnet2. And this is into VMnet3. It is fine. Next, it says that configure these IP addresses: 137.37, 70.37, 80.37 with a subnet mask of 24, and give these comments. Okay. All right. So I will just do them now. Just have a look. I'll go to network management as in my slide. I'll go to network interfaces. I will go to ETH1. I'll double click. I will first of all enable it. I'll give it a description. ETH1 is a WAN interface. I will give it an IP address 192.168.137.37. 192.168.137.37. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and it's okay. It is done, right? I'll go to ETH2, double click. I will enable it. I will name it LAN interface. Use the following IP. That's 192.168.70.37. Subnet mask is going to be 255.255.255.0. Okay, done. ETH2 is done. In comment is there. Status is up. Next, I'm going to do ETH3. I will enable it. I will give it DMZ interface. I will give it an IP address 192.168.80.37. Subnet mask 255.255.255, and then it's 0. So all the 4 IP addresses are configured into VLANs as well as into their specific IP addresses. So this task is done. Also, this task is done. Very good, guys. Next is that check the management interface configuration. It's ETH0 by default and always. ETH0 is always set to be the management interface. You can change as per your specifications. Let me show you where. Just look over here. It says that management interface by default is set to ETH0. Set management interface. You can choose whatever you want, right? But let ETH0 be the management interface. Click on OK. This is done. Next thing I'm going to show you, the next activity is configure default route as follows. Go to network management tab and go to IPv4 static routes. Double click on the default route entry. So let me go to network management. Let me go to IPv4 static routes. This is done. double click on the default route entry. Here is already a default route entry, you will already see here. Double click over here, click on the gateway IP address and enter 192.168.137. Click on add gateway IP address, give it an IP address 192.168.137.1. 192 192 168 137 1. Click on, that's all, just click on OK. Right, it is done. Just click on save. All right, so I'm sorry guys, I have no cold, it's just natural. So this is done, this is done, and this is done, and I clicked on save. This is done. What is the next activities, guys? The next activity is configure static route as follow. This one we configured. This was also static route, right? But this was default. This is going to be static route. Now what it means is that, let's say that if this is my firewall is connected to core switch. This is the LAN side interface. Its IP address is 70.1. Firewall IP address is 70.37. And over the core switch, I have another VLAN, something as 10 dot 10 dot sorry 10.100.100.0 slash 24. So firewall should have a route for this network towards 70.1. This is what I'm going to do now. So it says that go to network management, go to IPv4 static routes, click on add button. Network management, IPv4 static routes, click on add button. Give it a destination is 10.100.100.0. Give it a subnet mask 255.255.255.0. That's all. And give it an gateway address. Gateway address is going to be 192.168.70.1. Just click on OK. That's all done. Once this is done, 10.100.100.0.255. What the problem is? So 10.100.100.0. This is 225 255. Fine. It's a 0. Just click on save. So this exercise is also done. So all the exercises given in this slide, these exercises are also done at gateway 192.168.170.1 is the gateway. This is done. Let me just move to the next slide now. So these all what we are doing as a basic setup with the WebUI. The next is that navigate system created roles and features and commands in them in the user management. So if you go to the user management, right, it's a very wide topic. In fact, there is a dedicated video on that, but then it has many different roles. Sometimes you want specific administrators to be able to do specific roles and also specific tasks, right? So here you have, if you go to roles, you have admin role, you have cloning admin role, and then you have a monitor role. So these are the three roles created already. You just have a look that admin role has 135 features. Monitor role has 134 features. And they have 49 commands each, right? Admin role already has a user named admin. Monitor role already has a user named monitor, okay? And if you just go to double click over here, you can actually see list of features, right? Advanced VRRP, and you can just want to go to extended commands. You can here see the extended commands as well as the path and the directory location of each of these files, right? Features and extended commands. This is short video, but then there is another video. Just keep following the path in my video. There is another video with a default with a detail on the user management in Checkpoint, okay, licensing and all that. So this is the features as well as extended commands for the roles. Cancel. The next says that navigate password policy in user management. In the user management, that's a password policy. It says that the password length is 6. It's a disallow uh, palindromes. Password complexity is don't check, require 2 character types, check for password reuse, history length. So all these are options into the password policy. You must configure password policy to ensure that there is a complexity in the passwords. Other is a create a role named TechTiger-Academy engineers in user management. Create a user named TechTiger-Academy hyphen administrator in user management. Let me go to roles, click on add, just give it a name over here, TechTiger-Academy role engineers, and just click on OK. All right. So it says that just go to add TechTiger-Academy. So let me just create now. It says that TechTiger-Academy role engineers. Just go to extended commands and just anything select random, right, and just click on OK. Done. Here we will say the TechTiger-Academy role engineers role is created. Next exercise is to create a user. So just go to add, login name is going to be Ravi, TechTiger-Academy administrator, right? That's a home directory, that's the real name. This is the default shell for this administrator, but if you want you can change it to bin bash. In this case he will automatically go to an expert mode. He should have access over the web as well as the clish, and then he should have a kind of admin role, right? Just add, just click on OK. So this is how we created a user. This exercise is done. Other is that create a new snapshot in maintenance tab, create a backup in the maintenance tab. Let us go to the maintenance over here. Snapshot will just not make sense now because not much changes have been done, but let's say that snapshot July first week 2020, snapshot first week, right, snapshot first week of July 2020. Okay, it will do the complete snapshot of this whole virtual machine, right? So that's the snapshot management. You can select it, you can revert whatever changes you want. If you want to revert, you can go back to the snapshot, and then you can also take a backup. Taking backup is so simple. You go to backup over here, and this appliance management SCP server, you want to keep a backup that you want to take over here to the same appliance. Just click on backup, right? But then you have a choice of like moving this backup to a different server